Hello everyone. So I know a lot of people have been asking about what has been wrong with me the last few weeks and what is right with me. To be totally honest, what is right with me. But yeah, I really do appreciate people asking and messaging me and asking how I'm doing. It's really very good to know that people do care. The word is truly that people do care, and it's very nice of people to go out of the way to see if I'm okay. And to message me again, I take my hat off to every one of them. Everybody who messaged me, anybody even at all cared about how I was doing. It really is truly appreciated, and I thank you sincerely for that. Um, but yeah, just to put it straight and to say it just straight out, it's just pure over exhaustion. As you know, just tidy towns, and it's just running around constantly. It's just running around constantly and trying to get things done. It's just like banging your head against the wall, particularly when you're writing off emails to TDs and councillors. You just bang your head against the wall and hoping that something might finally it might go through the wall or something, that something might come out of it. Again, that's what I feel, and again, it frustrates me a lot, and it takes a lot out of me physically and mentally. And then along with tidy towns, and then along with doing work, and then along with having to listen to just the most politics in this country, having to listen to that, let's be honest with you, you wouldn't be too well after listening to politicians in this country. Um, but yeah, it's been very tough. I've been not gonna lie to you, it's been very tough. The last week particularly, for the nearly for 2 or 3 days, I was nearly not able to even get out of bed. To be totally honest, it was that bad. Had no strength, and still I don't have the strength. I don't have a lot of strength, and I don't have a lot of energy. I will admit I'm very low on energy and very low on strength. Which obviously means going into my next point that I'm not able to do as much as I used to do, and probably won't be for a long time. That I'm just not physically or mentally fit to do much. In other words, I'm just totally drained to the core. Um, Particularly after Cavan Day too. That's when I was extremely. Before that, I was only working on a prayer to be totally honest, and the hope and the prayer to be totally honest. Because it was tidy towns every day. Would up early in the morning doing, up early going to work, coming home as soon as you came home, you're out doing tidy towns. It was far, and then up late at night writing emails. It's a huge amount of stress on anybody. It's a huge amount of stress and a huge amount. It does take a huge toll. And again, I don't want to pour me into that, but you know what I'm saying. Again, I say this too to people, to relax, because again, your health is your wealth. In the end of the day, I couldn't really care about my health. Only I'm far gone really caring about what happens to me. Um, but yeah, but basically, I've been just told to take it easy. That's what I've been advised to by the doctor, to take it easy. So obviously, it's unfortunate. Again, I wanted to do 364 days this year of Tidy Towns to take off State Stephen's Day. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it nearly for a week, Tidy Towns. For a whole week, I had to just relax and chillax. And obviously, I have been doing very limited. Like before that, I would probably work on the weekends, particularly Saturday and Sunday. You know, something like 7 to 8, maybe possibly 9 hours a day doing tidy towns, doing things in tidy towns. Um, and now it's down to probably 2 hours, because that's really all I'm physically able to do. Oh, the other day was 4 hours, but I could barely do it. To be told, as I didn't have the strength to go on any further. Because I wanted to go on further. And again, the one thing about me, and I always say this, I don't hate to admit that that I'm not fit to do something. I hate to admit it. But it's just over exhaustion, and that's to be told. It's extreme over exhaustion, particularly Cavan Day. After Cavan Day, I really felt it, because it was just pure. I put in a lot. I really truly did, and it took a lot out of me compared to the year before that. And it just goes to show you that I'm just not. I suppose it's again no too. Even though I'm only 18, it does take a toll. It does take a toll no matter what age you are. You just can't. You're not fit for total war all the time, because that's really, as my doctor always puts it, like, I'm just bloody ready for total war at any moment. Um, like that's the way really I am. Just ready for total war, just at the moment's notice to be ready to do anything really. You know, and it's it is a lot for anybody. But again, at the end of the day, you have to look after yourself too, to a certain extent. So obviously, it is annoying that I'm only able to do a few hours a day at Tidy Towns. And obviously, I need to regain strength to be totally. That's why too. I'm not out as much too. If people are wondering, things like that. I need to regain strength, obviously, because Tidy Town's competition will be going ahead this year, and I need to regain strength for that, because I can't be always like this. Even though I was told just to be like this into March, but they can take again if I'm going to sit around until March and do nothing. What to do, I'm going to try and do a bit. I'm going to try and do a bit. If I can do a bit, then I'm happy enough. But again, it's going to be, we'll be honest, it's going to be difficult, particularly at the moment. I find it very, very hard to gain energy, to have the energy, to have the strength to do something. And then again, with my shoulder too, it took a lot out of me, because it still is iffy. I had it for nearly a good few months now, nearly 5 to 6 months now. My shoulder's been at me. But then again, that's just lifting heavy bags, and it's just purely worn out because I'm lifting heavy bags from half the country. So it is just pure worn out, and that's the bit of the answer to. But that's really it. So my apologies again. I said I would do drawing, and I'll do that. So we see. I can't promise, but I'll try, because I did promise that we're doing. I promised to do another video, and I'm determined to do that. I'm going to probably do it after this video. That video, talk about the 5 top counties in Ireland, my top 5. Because I did promise that we're doing. I wanted to get out before Christmas, so I just didn't have the energy. But I have a bit of energy here now. I have a bit of energy and I have a bit of strength here now. To do something, because obviously I was relaxing. The majority of the day today I was relaxing. I wasn't doing much. I was out for about 2 hours, barely 2 hours. I was about an hour and 45 minutes out in Tidy Towns doing different things. So that's how much I really did today. And I did very little else, to be totally honest. To be totally honest, I'm not really writing up emails or anything like that at the moment. I'm just kind of taking a break, because you truly lose the will to live looking at emails from the Department of Education, from ministers, from TDs, from councillors, and you just hear the bullshit 24 hours a day, just saying, X, Y, and Z. It's just like, it's a simple thing, yes or no, what he's going to do about it, and they go so complicated and give you a bloody lecture on what everything is. Like, I asked for information on a document from the Department of Agriculture, and I got a fucking lecture about what legislation under it's like we got a fucking lecture back from the last time I wrote it. This is back about 2 weeks ago. I got a lecture from the Department of Agriculture, of what the code of conduct was in this regulation, whatever the fuck they were looking for, whatever the person was looking for, they wanted me to look for it, even though I had no fucking clue what they wanted. I just said this Article 1 or whatever in the Department of Agriculture, something to do. Again, I don't know much about agriculture, but again, you have these people in the department, in different departments, that are just solely there just to annoy you and just not have you ask them, like literally to be there, not to give you an answer, more or less to be the most ignorant people you can come across, to talk to and to try and resolve something. But again, that's the establishment in this country, just to purely drive you mad, so you won't ask them anything. But yeah, so I probably went on and on and on. So yeah, but I will try and do that drawing stream tomorrow. I can't promise. We truly will see. But yeah, so yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I know. But yeah, I didn't want to seem like poor me and everything like that. But just to let you know, again, I might not be physically able to do 110 videos or something like that. Like, again, I try and take it easy, but I will do as much as I can, with the energy that I have, to do as best I can for everybody. No matter, again, if anybody has any problems, of course, email me or text me, of course, please do. And I'll try and do my best. Again, I can't promise that I'll be able to move stars or move mountains like I used to be able to do. But I do my best with the energy I have at the moment. But yeah, that's just, so I just wanted to let everybody know. So yeah, so I hope everybody understands. And again, I don't want to seem like poor me or anything, but I just kind of just giving an explanation of why I'm just purely just worn out to the bone. But yeah, I will continue. We'll push forward anyway. Probably at a lot slower pace, but should look at. As long as the job's done, sure, look, that's the main thing, I suppose. That's what matters. Anyway, thank you everybody for your concern, and thank you for all the best wishes and everything. And I will talk to you again. Thank you.